offer. Let's continue the NBA conversation as we go next level-ish. The Cavaliers fell to the Bulls 99-93. They moved a half game behind the Celtics for the #1 seed in the East. LeBron has been to the NBA Finals each of the past 6 seasons. He has been a 2 seed 4 times in that span. He took the Cavs to the NBA Finals as a 2 seed in 2007. Scott, how confident do you feel the Cavs are that they can win the East, even if they aren't the #1 seed and don't have home court advantage?
I feel okay with that. Particularly certain arenas. I don't think the TD Garden is going to be that imposing if they don't. I actually think that if they had to go and play Toronto in a 7-game series in Toronto, that might be a little more imposing. They need Kevin Love fouled out on Thursday night. I'm more worried about that type of stuff.
Okay.
All 3 big players of the big 3 for Cleveland need to be on the floor, and they need to be clicking.
Yep.
And I think then court advantage will not be that much of a factor. I still think the Celtics are a year or 2 away to be able to stare Ty Lue, LeBron James, Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving. After how they finished last season coming back from 3-1, I just think the switch will be turned on to a certain degree.
Yeah, and that's something that you can draw on. That's a good point. They won Game 7 at Oracle last year on the road. I understand it's a new season, but once you've done that, it almost seems like everything else is easy,
They
right?
also won Game 5 at Oracle.
Hands down. And I go back, to the Washington Wizards game where they beat them at the Verizon Center. Washington had won like 17 straight at home. Epic game that they won in overtime. To your point, as long as you have the big 3, they have more experience than Washington for sure, Boston, and they've proven they could beat Toronto. So LeBron knows what it takes. He knows he's been there so many times before, and that's certainly something that he can draw on.
Here's seeds outside of the 3 that have reached the NBA Finals. The Knicks in 99 were an 8 seed. The Rockets in 95 were a 6 seed. The Rockets in 81 were a 6 seed. The Sonics were a 4 seed in 78. The Celtics 4 seed in 69. It can happen. In the modern era, the fact that it hasn't happened in the 21st century may tell you a little bit more of how predictable the NBA has become. But it's possible.
Yeah.
Let's say they could drop to the 3. I still don't think it's an issue.
No, it's more important for Washington or Boston to have home court advantage. But LeBron and those guys, I still feel very confident they can get it done. They do have some issues right now, though. They are 6-10 in the month of March.